So chiropractic saved my life. I was very athletic growing up. I played football and basketball, baseball, I wrestled, I did Shudokan karate, like every sport that was available to me, I participated in. Along with that comes a lot of bumps and bruises and slips and falls and hits and all that, right? And when you're young, that doesn't really affect you very much. You can take a big fall or get hit big and you're hurt for a day and then you wake up the next day and you're fine. But as you get older and as you start to develop, all of those hits and falls and trauma eventually start to catch up with you, and that's exactly what happened to me. Started in high school, my freshman year of high school, I started to get these really bad migraines, and these were debilitating migraines to where I would have to leave school, go home, put the blanket over my head, blinds closed, earplugs in my ears, and I just kind of curl up into a ball and just wait it out, essentially, and so it would ruin my day, at least. And so they would happen once, twice, 3 times a week. I went to a medical doctor, as you do. You know, when you have a problem, you go to a medical doctor. That's your first step. And so I went there. He took a brief history and figured out that, you know, my dad kind of deals with migraines sometimes, and so he quickly determined they were genetic and that I was just going to have migraines for the rest of my life and I'm just going to have to deal with them. So he prescribed me Vicodin first. And so I went home, took the Vicodin. Vicodin didn't help at all. And then he prescribed me Percocet. And Percocet helped a little bit, but not a lot. And then so eventually we stepped away up to oxycodone. And at 14 years old, I'm taking oxycodone 3-4 times a week. And there was no warning, right? My parents didn't know what it was. It was medication that just my doctor prescribed me, so it was safe. And so I was walking around with a bottle of oxycodone in my pocket, and as we know, that's basically pharmaceutical heroin, right? And so I was walking around like a zombie, really. It was just putting me in this daze, and it didn't help with the pain, but it made me feel like I didn't care about the pain anymore, right? And so I just kept taking it, and eventually my grades started to drop. My interest in friends, didn't care about friends anymore, didn't care about sports anymore. My personality completely changed and I just lost my way. My parents quickly recognized this and we decided to seek alternative care. A family friend said, hey, why don't you go try this chiropractor? He's great. And so we went, and he quickly determined that I've had whiplash injuries from football, I've had all this trauma, and he was like, hey, look, like there is no migraine gene. That doesn't make sense for migraines to be genetic. Your migraines are a symptom and a warning sign that something is wrong. Our job is to figure out what that something wrong is. And so he felt around my back, felt around my neck, found some bones, some vertebrae in my neck that were misaligned. And he said, hey, this is what's going on. You've got bones in your neck and the nerves in your neck go up into your head. If there's pinching there, you can get some migraines. So let's adjust those, realign, get proper function back in your spine. Your migraines are gonna go away. So I started seeing him 2-3 times a week for 4 weeks, and I haven't had a migraine since. And so because I didn't have any more migraines, I was able to get rid of the pills, and my personality got back, my grades went back up, I was playing with my friends again, you know, and I just got my life back. And so I was already kind of interested in physiology. I thought that I wanted to be like a physical therapist or maybe, you know, a sports trainer of some sort. And so anatomy was a super interesting topic for me. And so after that experience, I just was like, chiropractic is what I want to do. And the rest is history.